Hey, you two, it's your boy Domination. I'm back. Again. Again. The only place you're gonna get it, only place you're gonna get it, only place you're gonna get it, and back of the basic. Chuck of the Deuces, how we do it in Texas, baby. The man out of Dallas bag, you know it is. The only place you're gonna get it, back of the basic. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. All right. I want to talk about uh, this is a real heavy issue on me, but I can share it for all of you and one of you what the real truth was going on. You ever feel like sometimes that you have a grudge against somebody? You ever feel like that, like you're in a state of emergency, like you have a grudge against someone, but you're trying to forgive, you're trying to. It's harder for me because I'm gonna tell you a little story. I've just found out my sister's boyfriend, that just got out of jail. And I try my best to try to forgive, but sometimes, man, I just can't stand dudes like that because those guys always get the women, man. And people can't get mad at me, and they know what I'm talking about. It's always the jerks and the bad boys. Let's be for real. This is the truth. And anybody, nice girls will feel the same way. They always get the men. It's always the fast women, disrespectful, nasty women. It's been like that since the ages and ages and ages for a very long time. When he got out, man, I just kept on walking. I guess my sister, upset because I was mad and stuff like that, this and that. But that's what she wants. That's her happiness. And I gotta accept that. And a lot of times he just got out of jail. And it's hard for a convict sometimes when they try to do right. But I hope that he got a lot of making up to do, not just for his family, but to me, myself. 'Cause guys like him gave men a bad name. I just can't stand dudes like that. But see, women praise that. They like guys who's being ignorant. They like guys who's slapping around. They like guys being disrespected. They like it. They don't like a man who's gentleman. Trust me, it ain't all women like that. It's majority of women. Quite a few women will want that because a real woman ain't gonna say, "I want a good man." A woman will say, "I want a man that's being good to me. If he's not being good to me, I'll leave." I'm because life's too short sometimes, and let me and let I'm gonna let some man go take me for granted. That's what women would think, but most women into that. Just like most men ain't gonna say I'm a real man. Ain't gonna say I just want a good woman. I want a good woman good to me. If she's not good to me, I'll leave. And life's too short to take me for granted for a good woman. I mean, for take advantage of me. For a good woman, they'll find something. Nobody gonna like to be dumped upon, be crap upon for nothing. But most men into that. Most men, most women are responsible why relationships are so messed up. They need to let the bad boys and the jerks be with the fast women, disrespectful, nasty women. Because the good men and the good women, the ones have family, y'all can date because y'all ain't have to worry about all this stuff with madness, what's going on. Let them have sex in the fame into that. And the ones who family values and good morals, y'all should go together. Ones who have one have of gain of mind itself, and the ones who have no gain of nothing of no mind, let them be like that. That's what they want to do. I mean, it's been like that, and I tried my best to learn how to forgive. It's hard because to me, I'm a nice guy, but I ain't that nice now. I let women know that. I ain't gonna let no woman take advantage of me. Ain't gonna let no woman. Period. I ain't gonna let no fellas trying to punk me up too. Just because you don't go out of the corner, you don't sell drugs. But it's hard to try to be good sometimes because people are always trying to muscle you up. That's the part that I hate. That's the part that pisses me off because they do that to good people in a minute. But it's hard. But look at it flip this way: a bad person, it's hard for them to do good because they start shit with other people. Other people start shit with them, and it's hard because they don't got that figured. Men, especially bad boys and jerks, they look for that mother figure, that father figure. And same thing, women. It's hard for women, the fast women, this pregnant women, be a good woman. She looking for that father figure, that mother figure, and I think it plays both roles. And I think people need to know their role. Men gotta know their role. Women need to know their role. If they don't know their role, men and women, they gotta learn, because that's how it is in the real world. They can help you 1, 2 steps. Third step, you're on your own. The only time they're gonna help you at third step, they're gonna help you one more time. After that, you ain't gonna get no second chances, no third chances in this life. And I tried my best, man. He tried to say he gonna teach me how to drive, but I doubt if it does, man. I just hope he won't go back to prison. But something in my heart that this man is going back, because it's hard, because my other sister's boyfriend, he's not doing good right now. But they trying. It's not easy. What I'm trying here to say, man, people got to understand between good and evil. They got to understand, and that goes for Christianity, and that goes for Satanism. This is like that for many years to now. But I tell you, who's gonna go, who's gonna stay, is the good will go, but the bad will gotta stay. I mean, the bad gotta go. And that's why they try their best, because people gonna do what they want to do. So you might as well let them. You can't tell a grown ass man or grown ass woman, and they're gonna do what they feel like. And America is in a state of emergency it's in. And I just saw witnesses going on, seeing dude got that by the police. Man, police was on the brother. Wiped that, to tell you, he wiped that cracking smile off his face. And I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you, they watching everybody. They watching Latinos, whites, Asians, Middle East, Native American, including they watch us brothers. Brothers are in trouble. They is, because they is, and they talk about men need to be at the home, but who fault is that? It's the women as well, because they praising on these thugs and these gangsters, and this is why that the nice guys are not at the home, because they feel like, hey, women don't want me, so they go somewhere else, and that is breaking up the whole black family, the black family, the black love, man. But the good thing about it is trying to get there, because I saw two black couples holding hands, and they was in their 20s or 30s, and that was a good thing about it. She was a good man. She was a good woman, and he was a good man. And I saw these two black couples. He was 14, she was 14 too, and he was a good guy. She was a good girl, and it's sad, man. And it's sad, but the beautiful thing about it, they holding hands. I don't see that from too many people from my own kind, because we main condition that we so bitter, we so angry. I let my break of hatred go. I let it go. I forgive people that hurt me, and and I gotta forgive them hurting them. But it's got to take more to set an apology for that. It's got to start doing things one another, even though we got to settle off for our differences. Because we don't, man, everything life is gonna cut short. As some who can, there are men and women right now can't even think for themselves. They just can't. I can think for myself, because I'm the strongest last survive. In this daily time, if I had to vote, I had to vote, because I'm ready for new changes. I'm making changes for myself, because I'm getting tired of seeing the stuff what's going on, because that's just how it is, man, and there's nothing you could do about it. All I can think I could do is play my part and let everybody else do theirs. That's just how it is. No matter what my people do to the day for fight for the struggle, and just fight for, and this is for struggle for everybody, and I feel their pain, I still love my people. Regardless, I could be rough and hearted sometimes. That's why I try to stay away from the guns, the violence, the drugs. I try to stay away from all that, man. I ain't trying to get caught up in it, and I'm trying to stay away from them local clubs too, because all that cooning buffooning, man, I'm not into that. I really not. All them house Negroes and field Negroes, I'm not into that. And then I'm not into the women, ancient mime and those sapphire women, Nubian, and well intelligent brothers like me. We better get the head of our ass and doing our job. People talk about the Trayvon Martin. Fuck the talking. That's all people do, talking. And this is what they need to do. If you want to do something about it, then do it. Don't just say it, do it. If you don't, sit down and shut up. and drink some lemonade and relaxation with iced tea. Because I'm telling you, man, this is how it is. I'm telling you, brothers, we better wake up, man, and get that get off that swole out of their heads. But I doubt it if brothers don't want to come up. They're not want to come up because their biggest fear, if they coming up, then all that gangster stuff, all that thug and all that other stuff is gonna stop. That's their biggest fear. And same thing, women. Women are not into good men. They not, cause their biggest fear, as soon as he making all that money, make more money than her, oh, he gonna forget about her. That's why these women dating these simps, these thugs, these homo thugs, and these gangsters. There's a real reason why they into that. Same thing, men biggest fear why they deal with successful. They don't want to deal with successful women. I already know why men don't want to deal with successful women because they know she's not gonna be taken down likely that easy. Fellas know this. So they get with a woman who he can put he can be in her under control in every move, every step that he got to go. He got to stuck. He could be follow her for her every move that what he does. Men know this and women know it ain't that dumb. So people need to get out of the emergency. It's a completely an emergency, man. People, you got to know the law. If you don't know the law, man, if you don't know it, your ass is going to be roast and toast if you don't know it. Because I'm telling you, they can make a police state out of this in a minute if this stuff gets too out of hand. Because the government owns every damn thing that you're thinking about. Everything. That's the problem. They don't know how the system works. They don't. The rap music thing, what's on the radio and stuff like that, all they talk about is money and violence and sex and drugs. That's all they talking about. They don't talk about nothing else. That's negative music. I know what they talk about. That's that devil advocate music. I know what they talking about. And the ones that's positive, go to school, listen, honor to your mother and your father, go be a doctor, be a lawyer, and all this other stuff. That's positive. Nobody wants to hear positive. Everybody wants to hear a negative. They want to hear somebody shoot somebody, want to stab somebody, beat up somebody. That's what they want to hear. When you go to the club, I'm gonna tell you, women, why you think the real reason when you go to the club, you ain't gotta pay, and the men, the men pay. They let women for free for a reason in those clubs, especially local clubs. There's a reason. Because they can share each girl's and then one thing, and no matter what a woman do, she ain't going to never have a man in the club. Trust me. It works every single time. It never get old. Hey, don't get mad. I just have to keep it real. Just keep it authentic. Keep it 100. That's all I can say about that, folks. People, this is a struggle for the folks, man. Keep it together, and we gonna get out of this. Fuck the talking. It's about doing it. Just don't say it. I look at these politicians. Don't just say it. Do it. You know, it's because people that's walk the walk can they. I mean, people that's talk the talk can they walk the walk. That's why I'm trying to get. Most of the time they do instead of walking instead of talking, and sometimes they walking. I mean, they talking instead of walking. You gotta walk the walk and talk the talk, folks. Don't ever forget that. And learn it from your boy. All right. Because everything is going to be everything is going to get it together, going to be all right. Because if we don't get everything together, then we're gonna be shielded as a whole, as a race, as everyone, everybody. All right. And it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basics. Chuck with the Deuces. How we do it, Texas baby. Until next time. All right. Peace.